The NBA in-season tournament continues on Monday night with quarterfinal play, and we're down to the final 8 teams that are left, and on the line in the quarterfinal round is a trip to Vegas. So let's talk about the quest for the NBA Cup in the knockout rounds, and we're going to do it with TrueHoop's Jarod Hector, who joins me now. Jarod, how's it going?
I'm doing well, Dexter. Always happy to join you to talk hoops.
Always glad to talk to you. We're going to talk about this NBA Cup. And Jarod, I want to start with views on the actual tournament because we talked about this when this was first announced. There was a great deal of talk about it this past summer, including some people who were skeptics. What have you thought of the tourney through group play, and has it been successful?
Yeah, it's definitely been successful. Look, Dexter, anything that's new is going to cause people to reject it right away off the bat, right? That's just how we are as human beings. But for the league, Adam Silver's got to be happy. It's super successful. The games have been highly rated in the same slots as the games last year. They've been higher competition. I mean, this is exciting. These guys care about this. That was the big thing. Everybody's like, are the players going to care? Of course they are. They're NBA players. They care and compete about everything. Getting to practice first, winning the most money in the playing in cards, shooting contests. It just doesn't matter. If there's an opportunity to beat somebody in something, these guys love it.
Yeah, they've been loving it. It's been good. I feel like it's been a complete success. You got to love it. Now, first matchup on Monday night in the quarterfinal round has the Pacers hosting the Celtics. Can high-scoring Indiana upset Boston and advance to the semis?
They definitely can. Here's an advantage that Indiana will have. One, the game is at home, and I think that atmosphere for Indiana is going to be really good. It'll be a playoff-like atmosphere in early December, which is a rare. I mean, you never get that in the NBA this early in the season. I think Indiana's style of play, right? They're number one in pace, getting up and down the floor is huge. And Boston is going to be without Kristaps Porzingis, and that's going to be a problem for them. Al Horford's good, but I think they're going to miss a lot of points in the paint there. So, look, this is a styles mixed fight kind of thing, right? Boston plays very good defense. Indiana plays none, but they score a ton of points. Indiana's got a slight chance in this one to really advance and move on.
All right, giving the Pacers a slight chance there. We will see how that one fares. Very intriguing matchup. Speaking of intriguing matchups, next up, we've got a matchup of teams with young stars on Monday night with the Pelicans as they visit the Kings. What are you going to be focused on in this matchup?
The young stars, like you said, look, De'Aaron Fox had his coming out party last year in the playoffs for, people who don't watch the NBA as intently as we do. So they saw him on that national stage in the playoffs against the Golden State Warriors, gave them all they can handle, pushing them to 7 games. Zion Williamson has been ascending this season. He and Brandon Ingram, although Ingram hasn't shot the 3 well, are playing extremely well. The Pelicans can guard. They got a lot of really good young players. Trey Murphy III is back. Sacramento, I mentioned De'Aaron Fox. You've got Keegan Murray. You got Domantas Sabonis, and a team that's playoff tested. This will be excited. I think this will be a very, very good game. And again, we're talking about atmospheres. Sacramento is going to be super pumped for this game. This is another one. Another one can go down to the wire. I'm going to get the slight edge here, Sacramento.
Yeah, those fans are going to be ready to light the beam if the Kings win, so it's going to be a really good one out there in Sacramento. Now, we got a local team in this. On Tuesday, the Knicks, they will look to advance to Vegas as they visit the Bucks. Now, Milwaukee handed New York their only group play loss. Do you like the Knickerbockers to advance here?
So the thing with the Knicks is that, of course, we know rugged defense are going to play that bully ball style. What I wonder is, I know what Jalen Brunson is going to give me. What can I expect to get from R.J. Barrett, from Quickly, from some of these other guys, Mitchell Robinson? Can he continue his awesome defending and rebounding against those humongous trees in Giannis and Brook Lopez over in Milwaukee? And then for Milwaukee, Dame Lillard, it's been a while since Dame's been on a playoff stage or a big stage, right? Does he come out and say, hey, don't forget about me, Logo Lillard over here? Look, this game's going to be tight. I have a strong feeling of that. As you see, I've been leaning home teams mainly. And I just, slight edge I'm going to give to Milwaukee, but would not be surprised if the Knicks pull the upset.
All right, wouldn't be surprised if you see the Knicks shock the world, beat the Bucks, winnable game for New York. We'll see if they can get that done. Last quarterfinal matchup has the Suns visiting the Lakers. Who do you like in this matchup, and are either of these teams with veteran stars motivated to win the NBA Cup?
Well, both these teams want to win it for sure. I mean, again, I talked about how competitive NBA players are. LeBron's won pretty much every single NBA thing there ever is to win. Why not add first team and player to win the NBA Cup and MVP, right? But look, the Phoenix Suns, I think, are excellent. They played the Lakers twice this year, had leads in the fourth quarter of both games and lost, and Booker did not play in either of those games. I actually like the road team in this one. I like Phoenix. I think they're going to be hungry to kind of get that revenge game against LA. They should have beaten them twice. Booker and Durant are lethal offensively, and the Suns are better than people think on defense. And the Lakers, look, if they're not getting out in transition, their half-court offense is not great. I like Phoenix in this one.
All right, Phoenix over the Lakers there. Love the picks, love the selections. Been loving the in-season tournament. And you know what I hope, Jarod, you and I were talking about this the other day. I hope we can finally put to rest, oh, there's no competitiveness in this. Couldn't follow it, didn't understand it. It wasn't that hard to understand, people. It was really easy, and it's been very competitive, and I'm looking forward to the games in Vegas. That is
absolutely.
That is the great Jarod Hector from TrueHoop, always giving you the best insight on the NBA. Jarod, thank you, my man. We will talk soon.
Thank you.